Hi everybody, this is Molly. I want to do kind of a quick, short, little, I'm going to call it tutorial on how I made these stickers for my planner. And first I want to start by saying a special big thank you to my planner, Envy. She has a blog and a website where she shares the most incredible planner stickers. Several of you probably already know her. She is incredible. And I watched some of her videos where she showed how she did it. And thank you so much for sharing. So I was so inspired by her selection of colors and patterns and continuity of a story when she made stickers that I thought, well, now what can I do? While I love hers, I have a different kind of style. So I went to one of my favorite websites called Design Seeds, and I picked a picture and a color story, you know, uh, that I liked, brought it to my screen, opened it, went up under File, Open, went to where I had the directory that I had this under. It was under my documents, or actually it was under my pictures, I think, and I imported it. Then the next step I did was I just came over here to this rectangle tool. See where I've got it highlighted? I drew myself a rectangle. Don't care what size it is. Went up here to selected it. Went over here to the scale button. Let me see if I can remember which one it is. It's these three little squares. Open the scale window. Open the scale window. Unlock the aspect. Made it 1 point. Whoa, I'm using my big old fingers. Okay, hold on. 1.5 wide and 2.25 tall, and I hit apply, and you can see it's reshaping it. Now it is the size I need for my planners. Okay, I'm going to duplicate, and I could just use the duplicate left or duplicate right kind of thing, but what I found with that is it touches them up next to each other. You got to move them anyway. So what the heck? I just made my own. So I made my squares. Obviously, I'm making them off here on the mat, but I made them over here. And then I came up here to fill. Let me select one. Come up here to fill. I've got my color story. I didn't have to be created there. So now all I have to do is use my eyedropper, pick a color, pick the next thing, pick my eyedropper, pick a color, pick the next one. You can see where this is going. Pick my eyedropper, pick a color. So I sat there and I filled my little squares in. So I made my little backgrounds. That's how I did all those. The machine's going to set them to automatically cut because you drew a square. This is a cutting machine. So all these things were easy backgrounds to cut. I didn't have to worry about tracing or anything. Okay, now the next step was on these little fellas and these little fellas. I just did the same thing, only I resized. So let's say I drew a new shape, clicked on it. I'm going to come up back over here to the scale window, and I'm going to make it, instead of 1.5 wide, I'm going to make it 0.5 wide. Hold on, I forgot to unlock aspect. And so you got to unlock aspect, put in your sizes, hit apply, and now you can see where I've got these little squares. Again, I made a bunch of them and just filled them in with the color by selecting them, fill. So I'm going to go back to the fill window, eyedropper, and pick the color. Now when it comes to picking a color, if you use that eyedropper, you can pick any color you want. Let's see if I can grab a pretty yellow. Okay, so that's a golden color. I wanted something a little bit lighter, but if I wanted to make it lighter, I can come over here and slide this color up and down, or slide my transparency and change the color somewhat, the shading of it. Or I can go back, reselect my block, pick the eyedropper, and try to do a better job of selecting color. So my husband's making a smoothie. Okay, so you can see where I picked my colors, made these. For the circles, all I did was I came over here, I picked this elliptical tool, hold the shift key. You'll notice I'm not over my box. Hold the shift key so I get a perfect little circle. Made a circle. I let go of the shift key. Okay, so I've got a little circle. Now on this circle, the first thing I'm going to do with him is I'm going to try to select him. I'm going to select him. I'm going to come up here under cut and make him a no cut. So now he is a no cut. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to duplicate. Try not to look at this screen. Look over here while I'm working. I duplicated him, brought him down. Duplicated him, brought him down. Okay. Now you can use the align. I'm going to get rid of this one because for some reason it has a little line. Okay, I got rid of just a little line. Great. Okay, so I spaced them like I wanted them. Let me grab all three of these. Hit duplicate. Give myself a second set, bring it down. I'm kind of keeping my eye on this square to see how big I want to make this. So I've got 6 dots. I want to make 2 more. So I'm going to grab 2 of them, highlight them, duplicate, drag them down. So I've got my squares. Now the reason I did this is I want to keep this. Ooh, those are not in line. You can use your line tool, but I just do my eyes. Let me do my little button down here. Okay, now I want to come over here and I want to group these. So I selected them all, right click, group, and then I'm going to come up here to fill, and I'm going to pick an eyedropper, and I'm going to pick this color, and you can see where it filled them. So they are all no cut, all filled. Now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate, so I'll have another set for our next thing. I'm going to bring them over here, select them, and stretch them to be the size I want. They look a little crooked to me. Let me see if I can just turn them a little bit straighter. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now there's my little dots. Now you could fill them with any color you want. Let's say come over here. They're still grouped as a collection. Come over here to fill. I could make them this color. I could make them this color. I could make them white. I can make them any color I want, and they're all no cut. So now I can just move them if I want to put them in these blocks and make to-do lists. I've got them. So that's how I made my circles. Okay. Then, of course, under typing, I typed my little sayings. Again, I typed, came over here under fill, kept my, let's say I type. Make sure we type. I'm going to type over here, hello. Okay. Didn't really care what size it was. I'm going to stretch that puppy. Come up here, hit the fill, ink, dropper, picked my color, and then I hit my line, picked the same color, and now I've got the word hello. So I could move it up here if I wanted to. I can scale it. What else do I have to remember to do? Yep, go up here to cut. Make sure it's a no cut. If it had been on my mat, you would see where it cut. See how all these are still no, it's just cutting the edges. Okay, so I added my words. The last step along the way was this piece of artwork right here, of course, is these flowers. I did go under Photoshop Elements and kind of give them a grainy or watercolor look. And under Photoshop Elements, I cut some out and made myself a second copy. The rest of these flowers that you see, let me get off where the blocks are going. The rest of these flowers that you see, all of these elements, are from a collection called Anemone, Watercolor Anemones. It's from the Creative Market, and I bought it as part of a bundle. So that is the first set of stickers that I made. Had fun with it. I know I went kind of fast with the steps, but I have a limit on how long this goes. So let me show you summer. Same thing. Pick the artwork I liked. And then I went back to the Hungry JPEG and bought a bundle of artwork, and it's cheap. It's $29 with a 10% discount for 26.10, and it had some incredible artwork and stuff in it. And when I say a lot, I'm talking a lot. It was a floral bundle I bought, and it came with some fonts and a lot of cool things. Okay, the octopus, the seashells that you see, not the fish. It was from the Hungry JPEG, I think. But all these octopus and fish were from Vintage Illustrations. I used my Photoshop Elements program to clean out the background on them and do a little color touch up and all, and then imported those into here. These I did not cut at all. This one, when I imported him, he was a whole octopus. I used this slice tool right here to come and just slice down him, hit the select tool, select the little part I didn't want, and got rid of it. Came back over here, hit the slice tool, sliced what I wanted off the octopus, selected, and then hit right corner and deleted that. So this is how I made these stickers real easy. This piece right here, you'll see I just sliced myself off a little piece of here, turned it sideways, used it here, and then added some lines. So just wanted to share with you these quick and easy projects, and hope you enjoy. I will be have them on my blog so that you can see them up close and personal. Thank y'all so much.